Hi guys, hello everyone. Oh, that looks there, that's better. Hi, how are you doing? I was fast enough. I was wondering if I should write something about it or not, but just before starting, I realized that I had no water, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'll start it, and then I have 3 minutes to go make sure that I have everything ready. And I was fast enough. I didn't actually have any delays for that, so haha. Retouch, welcome. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Vorador, Rexy, hi, Draba. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. Don't ask what's going on with my brain or my tongue or whatever is causing me to fail. That doesn't matter. Lord Base, welcome. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. PPA, welcome. Sylvinus, welcome, guys. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Elyssia, that's better. I feel like we have had Elyssia before, but as I've said before, Elyssia sounds like hell more than hello and Elyssia to me. Like, it doesn't sound like I'm saying hello. Oh, Elyssia sounds better. I still feel like my name doesn't lend itself well to those kind of like introducing puns, but you know, it's better. Doing this, I'm just gonna chill, I think. How are you? I forgot actually that I changed all the BGM to make it the lo-fi version so that we could chill. There's rain outside, and I was like, you know what? Let's try to chill. Let's try to use the energy of the raining in my window, which you probably can't hear. It's not raining that hard. I actually noticed way later. I was like, oh my god, my mic is right next to the window. Why is the window open? It's been raining for a while because I see the wetness, the water on the floors. And so I know that it's been raining for a while, but I hadn't noticed. But still, I was like, you know what? I want to try and chill. Then I forgot. I forgot that my intention was to try and chill. Okay. We're gonna try to chill today. Sure. Leo, buenas. Hello, how are you doing? Buenas tardes, sigo laborando, pero paso a saludar. Muchas gracias por pasar a saludar. Espero que tengas un buen día y espero que no sea muy difícil. Y espero que la gente nueva esté trabajando bien y que estés un poco más libre, más relajado. I hope you're having a better time now that you have more coworkers. Yeah. Sounds like something Hawaiian or Elyssia? You think so? Elyssia is for the goth outfit. Yeah, it sounds like hell a lot. TRS says, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Sadly, no, it was snowing here today for some reason. No, as in you can't hear the rain? Snow is also chill, isn't it though? Like, it sounds, I don't know, it doesn't rain on my area, but it sounds like it would be one of those relaxing things to have outside your window. Look at you! Look at all the progress you said you'd make since the last stream. Hey. I made progress, okay? Last stream, I did the arms and this torso, this area. Wait, this area right here. Got a wrong tool. I even did this area right here with the arms. What am I doing? This. I did this, like the corset with the arms, and that is all I had done last time. Okay, that is what I had done last time. Now I did all of that. It's practically done. It's practically done. I mean, it's not, but it's a lot better. It's a lot better than it was. Okay, I think we can all agree. What are you drawing, Ellie? So cute. I'm trying to do some sort of like Valentine's thing. It's not that I care too much, but I have been a little bit. I feel like I've been a little bit asleep, not asleep, but like dormant as far as like doing the social media thing properly, you know? Like, I never find out about St. Patrick's. I forgot about Pocky Day. I didn't do anything new for Pocky Day. I didn't do anything new for Maid Day. I've been not really like Mother's Day I keep forgetting about because it happens on a different day in my country, so everyone starts posting stuff about Mother's Day and I'm like, all right, that's a thing. And last year for Christmas I did a lot less things and I didn't even do a post for New Year's other than like the voice post. So I want to do better this year, even if I don't particularly celebrate it, to like at least show up, you know? It's like, even if you're not necessarily hyped for the part. No! That's fine, it's easy to solve. It's easy, we just take it from here, put it there, merge those layers. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. What? I yelled in pain at using the wrong layer? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, because I absolutely didn't use the wrong layer. What are you talking about? But yeah, basically, that was so gaslighting. I just noticed that's something I do quite a lot, don't I? But you know that I'm not trying to fool you. You know that I don't mean it. But yeah, what was I saying? Like, even if you're not hyped for the... even if I'm not hyped for the party, at least I want to show up, you know? Like, maybe I won't show up with gifts, but I'll show up. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I won't be dressed up to the tens, but I'll be there. That's what I'm intending to do. I don't know. Maybe that energy will fizzle out as the year goes by. But for now we're trying. So I'm doing a little Valentine's piece. That's a long-winded answer. That's a very long-winded answer. Nirwanda, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I know. Elyssia sounds like Ohana to me. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me, at least. It tracks. Look, it's a spiral. Oh, ooh. I actually really like doing that. I might have wasted time just enjoying playing with this, honestly. While I was trying to fix the tail compared to the sketch of it. But that's kind of the problem of having absolute control over what you're doing. Like drawing programs. They're drawing programs and I think riggers as well. Like sometimes you just see an opportunity for foolishness and you can't really control it. It just happens. A belly button. Oh, how provocative. Do you not have a belly button? Should I feel weird about my belly button? I think belly buttons are pretty normal, Rexy. I think belly buttons are quite a normal thing to have and to show. Oh wait, nowadays crop tops kind of like hide the belly button, right? No, not the crop tops. The people are using pants and skirts and stuff that hides the belly button, aren't they? Am I out of touch with the times? Are belly buttons provocative now? What happened to all those people who put like shinies on them? Is that because they were always provocative? I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. People who have piercings on like any part of their bodies and they use it for shinies. I just really like shinies. I just really like jewelry that is like, I don't know, just a tiny little shiny stone. And I don't mean that it has to be like you know how some people have a stigma for like lab-grown diamonds or whatever, and it's like, ugh, it's not natural. It's like, who cares? It's equally as shiny and as pretty as anything else. So what's why, you know? Anyways, at one point, actually, I thought it would be so cool. Did you know that you can have piercings that are just like under the skin, sort of like metal plate, and then you can attach it to like a shiny, like an earring thing, but it's not an earring because it doesn't go in the ear, like a piercing, but it doesn't pierce because the thing that pierces is the metal plate. And then you can have a shiny anywhere. Like you can have a shiny like here. Because there's like a plaque here under the skin. There's like a plaque, and that plaque has a little bar, right? Like it's a plaque. And it has like a little bar with like that screwy thing, that screwy end to the bar, so that you can grab a shiny here, right? Like you have a shiny little piece of stone. Ooh, wow. And then that has on the bottom, it has, nobody asked for this. It has like the thing that connects to the spiral, and so you can connect it here, and then it's right anywhere that you want on the body, and you don't see the plate because it's under the skin, and so you only see like a random shiny stone just floating in any part of the skin. It's really freaking cool. And I have no idea why I started talking about it. Oh, because of the belly button comment. Am I completely lost today? It's my brain goo. Not goo. Something more liquid and fluid than goo. I feel that my brain is unreined. Unreined? Like we need a lasso here. We need some sort of lasso to keep my brain on one topic today. For some reason, I thought that I was gonna try to do a chill energy. I don't feel very chill at all. I don't feel very chill. I don't know if it's even remotely possible. Why am I not liking this line? Why am I hating this line so much? I have been trying to get better at not caring too much about the line consistency, you guys. I promise I have, because like there's no point, nobody notices except for me. But I still get, like, you might think this is little progress, but I actually haven't been touching this drawing too much. It's a lot of progress for how much I actually have been doing, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I've been not really touching this one particular file. I'm working on other files and other things that have nothing to do with streaming as well. I've been like dealing with some stuff that I have to do. It's not bad stuff, by the way. It's not like, oh, I've been dealing with hard things. It's just like, oh, I'm having to do these other things that have nothing to do with streaming that are also consuming my time and effort and focus. The focus is the most important thing. They're consuming my time and effort and focus, and so I can't put that time and effort and focus into streaming, and it's annoying. But I'm very close to being done with that. So once that's done, I get to put my focus back on streaming and stuff. I'm also preparing stuff that I'm really excited for actually doing the membership open stuff. I've been telling you guys that I've been trying to think of like doing another endurance stream, making it like a special thing. I never had a 1K celebration, so that would be same thing, right? It would be 1K celebration with like membership open, and I want to make it kind of special, so I have been prepping some stuff. I've also been thinking if there's absolutely anything fun that we could do, anything fun and special. I'm guessing I'll do marshmallows again, because last time I ended up not answering some stuff. And I'm betting some people weren't there last time as well. So I'm betting we could do that again, and some people would have new questions to ask. I also should fix some information that I didn't have properly last time. If you were there, you know. If you were there, you know exactly what I mean, probably. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Right? I think that's fine. Let's make the draft less visible, because sometimes... Oh, what? Wait, what layer is that on? Okay, here. There we go. Is this the world famous solid snake? Did I say hello to you, Nirwanda? I think so, but just in case. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Yes, I definitely read that because then I have the belly button comment. You sounded so dejected when saying Halloween. That's because I don't like Halloween. That's because I don't like Halloween. But I kind of have to participate. So many people freaking love Halloween, and online not liking Halloween is like, you outcast yourself. I'm already a monster girl in a human world. I don't think I need to outcast myself any more than I do, than I am by my nature. So I think I need to be a little bit more willing to show up to the party, you know? Even if I don't put a costume on. I feel like this last year I definitely did. The first year of streaming, I did. Okay, what do I want to do next? Oh, I guess this part of the body still needs to get done. The first year I did absolutely nothing for Halloween. Remember, guys? Remember I did absolutely nothing for Halloween? And then last year we did a Halloween month proper with specific Halloween overlays. And I had some Halloween. I did like a week of Halloween on my first stream. And this time I had like a specific Halloween illustration and specific overlays, and we did like scary spooky aesthetic games, and we did one game that had like a big jump scare. So we did more. I feel like I'm getting better at this whole showing up to the party thing as time goes by. As time goes by, I learn to appreciate that even if I don't care about a particular holiday, some other people may, and celebrating with them, even if I'm not like into the holiday itself, is still worth it. Plus you don't have feet, which could hurt. What did I say that was related to that comment? My God, my brain today. What could that comment have been about? Nope, sorry, absolutely no idea. Oh, when did I mention? Everything is lit if you try hard enough. I guess so. That would be about the belly button comment. That would definitely be about the belly button comment. People has from eggs these days, they don't have belly buttons anymore. They don't? I feel like you're lying. I feel like you're pulling my tail. There's no way you're saying anything real. Truth. Ellie's out of touch with the belly button agenda. Apparently I am. No, but seriously, apparently I am. Are people hiding their belly buttons nowadays on purpose? I know that people are wearing a lot more like high-waisted stuff, high-waisted jeans and everything. Fun fact, I actually did, my first outfit ideas were all high-waisted. But I really just couldn't do high-waisted and show you this little... Oh, I haven't done that layer yet. Give me a second. This little like scales here that I had that I really like showcasing. I couldn't show if I had a high-waisted skirt, so I had to remove all of those ideas. Like straight up couldn't even consider them, because like I didn't want to hide my precious like belly scales. I like my belly scales quite a bit, actually. And some here. How is that going? I'm not gonna like this shape. with this one on the way. I don't actually think I like that one either, actually. Give me a sec. I'll figure this out. I normally do them symmetrical, but in this case I think it's gonna be better if I don't. Anyways, not provocative, but maybe not exactly family friendly. Might make the families that watch you slightly uncomfortable. What? The belly buttons? Belly buttons? Really? Are you really saying that belly buttons are no longer family friendly? Or maybe never wear? But seriously? Belly buttons? People have the people sensitivity sometimes are a bit too much, aren't they? It's a belly button. It's just a belly button. Why not make yourself easier to electrocute or attracted to magnets? Actually, the reason I chickened out of even thinking about it, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh my god, yes! You could do it in the finger, and so instead of you wearing rings, you just wear a little stone in the middle of the finger, and it looks cool, and blah blah blah. And I was really excited about it, and then I thought about it a bit more, and it's like, but wait, that would make like metal detection in airports and any other places where you might have metal detection stuff very annoying and uncomfortable. And also there's a bunch of like medical things, like when you get x-rays, don't they ask you to take anything metal off of your body? Don't they ask you to like make sure that you don't have anything metal? Like I don't think I have a lot of girls in this chat, but Ellie's here. Hi Ellie, how are you? No, Ellie, god freaking damn it, you wrote Ellie, I read Ellie, and I was like, hey, Lena's here, but in my brain I just read it again. Whatever, my brain is not working. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Lena, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good time. The no hurting feet comment was in response to showing up at a party unenthusiastic without gifts. Ah, yeah. Well, I was making a metaphor, but I also do in real life show up to parties unenthusiastically. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to socialize for so much longer than I'm actually going to be able to enjoy. And then I show up and I enjoy socializing for a bit, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm here for this party for how much longer? But normally recharging just... I don't like that line. I don't like it anymore. I don't like... Shh. Don't think about it. We'll figure it out. But normally I recharge pretty easily. If there's a pet, I recharge quite easily. I just hang out with the pet for a while, and that's it. What was I talking about? The piercing thing, yeah. The x-ray machines and other medical procedures also ask you to not have any metals on you. Like, most of you wouldn't have heard this because like you're not girls, but if you're a girl, they ask you to take off your bra if your bra has any metal parts. It's like, are you wearing a sports bra or are you wearing a bra that has like hooks and wires and shit? You're gonna have to take that off. Take off all your jewelry, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, if I had a metal plate inside of my skin, this would be a freaking nightmare. It would be so annoying. And so I decided, like, who has the patience? Like, who cares enough? Right? Like, it's not worth the bother, in my opinion. At least God's Side is coming out now, is it? I literally cannot remember what I was saying 20 minutes ago, so I'll believe you. I'll believe you, because I have no idea what I'm saying. My words are, you know, when you say like, oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention, words were coming in one ear and leaving the other in the other ear. I don't know if you say that in English, but would you definitely say it in Spanish? But in my case, it's like words leave my mouth and they leave my brain at the same time. Like, I have no idea what I'm saying. Don't hold me accountable for whatever I say today, because I am not present, man. Milk brain day, pretty much. And the funny thing is, I didn't even take a nap or anything. It's not like I'm groggy from waking up from a nap. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe the problem is I didn't take a nap. Granted, today is the first time in 4 straight days, I think, that I didn't have an ugly, awful, painful dream. Has it ever happened to you that you have like a week straight of pretty stressful dreams? It's not fun, but it's definitely been happening. Which one of these 2 lines was I actually meant to follow? I'm gonna go with the top one. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that one is the line that I prefer. Sometimes I make my sketches a little bit too messy, even for myself, and I'm like, what the hell was I supposed to do here? What line? Why are there so many different lines and none of them, like they don't match each other? Ellie fan art contest? You want an Ellie fan art contest? I think for a fan art contest, I would have to do a lot more time. Like, I would, at the very least, want to do a month of time for if I ever did a contest. But also, what kind of prize could I give? I don't have the money to give a monetary prize. And I don't have the time to say, like, to do an art prize or something like that. I could probably figure something better, but I have no idea. Oh, like there are things that, okay, here's another thing that I could do, but I don't know how the hell to do at all. VTubers do a lot of like voice packs, whatever those are. And whenever I think of it, whenever I think of like, okay, maybe one day I could do a voice pack, I realize I have no freaking clue what a voice pack even is. It's like, will I have to buy a voice pack to understand what a voice pack is? Will I find a free voice pack that was given as a freebie at some point by anyone? Or are there like demos that you can hear to see if you're interested in buying the voice pack? Maybe that can give me an idea of what they are. It's like I can't wrap my head around what the hell a voice pack is supposed to be. Like, I understand voice packs that are like, oh, you get a voice pack of like the League of Legends voice pack, and it's like I assume it's just like those same phrases that you can find in the League of Legends wiki, but read aloud by whatever VTuber, you know? But when it's like voice pack, XXX thing, like Niji had very recently, like, I don't know, Sundere voice pack, and it's like, what the frick is that supposed to mean? What is that? What does the actual product entail? I have no clue. Oh wow, I didn't even mean Halloween back then. I wanted to write Valentines, and I know you hate that one too. Yep, both of them. Haha, you did just chatting with a funky costume. The first year, yeah, the first year I did that, and then last year, I don't think I even found a costume that I was interested in last year. I don't think I did. Belly button is always nice. Exposed torso is always nice. You have a high-waisted skirt, don't you, Lena? I should know. I spent a long time with the drawing that I was making for you, so I should know. I'm now rebranded to Piedra Elena. You know, if you really think about it, our names match quite well. Our names match very well, Lena. Ellie, Lena, Elena. You and me, we can make a third person that is just a fusion of us. I feel like that could work. I don't think it's a good idea, but it could happen. No idea about X-ray, but the magnetic thingy for scanning brain, perhaps. I have no idea what the magnetic thing for scanning brains is, but I assume that a lot of medical things like would be bothered by, interrupted by, like made more difficult by having a metal plague. That being said, there are plenty of people who have like surgeries that they require metal plates for, and it's like not aesthetic but just like a medical procedure thing. So there is a way to deal with that probably, because it's not like they can never get x-rays again. Like if you have a metal plate holding one of your articulaciones, one of your joints together or something like that, like it doesn't mean that you can never take an x-ray again. I'm officially rebranding everyone in this chat to Elyssia. No, don't do that. You don't get to do that, Lena. You don't get to do that. What if goth girlfriends were the Elysias we met along the way? Oh, Goth Elyssia hasn't even made an appearance in quite a while, guys. Goth Elyssia had plenty of fun last year with the schoolgirl streams. And Schoolgirls will be back eventually when we finally get the storyline for Dahlia. But can you believe that it's almost an entire year since Goth Elyssia has been a thing? Because it was on Valentines. Do you guys remember? I created her for Valentines, actually. I really don't like that curve. I created Goth Elyssia for Valentine's. It's almost been a year. It's almost the anniversary of Goth Elyssia, actually, which makes me feel some sort of way. I don't know. Maybe it makes me feel sad that I still haven't done more color variations. It's just that I have so many other things that I kind of want to prioritize more. You know what I mean? I hope you sleep better now. Yeah. Yesterday was the first time in a week-ish, sort of having bad dreams. One after the other. Probably nobody cares to hear about them. But like in short terms, not in short terms, but in short explanations, to make a long story short, I had the first night was like a zombie situation, and seeing people that I trusted and cared about being turned into zombies. The second day was like a being held hostage situation by a group of people that were like planning to either destroy the world or take over the world or something like that. And like there were going to be a bunch of, obviously most people in the world would die in the middle of this plan, and like me and another team of whatever we were, I don't know if we were scientists or students or whatever, but we were being held hostage, knowing that all of this was gonna happen and not being able to contact anyone to make it stop. Then after that, there was the dream that was about a flood, and having to like only take a few things out of my house and rescue only a few things, and knowing that by the time I came back to it, most of it would be lost because there was a flood coming, and for some reason, like we couldn't take more than one suitcase. Like each person could only take like one suitcase of stuff for some goddamn reason in the evacuation. I don't know, it was very weird, it was very stressful. What was the last one? Because it was like 4 dreams. I don't remember. There's another one that I don't remember. I just know that I woke up stressed like all of the other days, and I was like, oh, okay, just another day of this bull. Like after the first 3, I was kind of expecting it, I guess. Okay, that's good enough. Today I'm trying to take advantage. Okay, can I be honest? I'm trying to take advantage of the fact that my brain is so loopy. And it's like, if there's one day I'm not gonna notice the hyper perfectionism, it's today. If there is one day that I can hope that I won't care about little tiny details that nobody's gonna see, today might be the day. It could be the day I'm free. I had times for several weeks or so when sleeping felt more like losing consciousness, and whatever I somehow managed to dream was basically a clusterfuck of images that just tired me more. That sucks. Like I've been through it literally this last week, and I did not enjoy it, man. There's a point for sleeping. The point is to feel rested. And we're not feeling rested, kind of like failing, not really understanding the assignment. I think it's just supposed to be like phone alarm and stuff. Like the phone alarm is this connected to the dreams, or did I make another comment? Like is the bad dreaming, the nightmare stuff, supposed to be connected to our phone alarms? I don't know. Maybe I'm connecting dots that are not meant to be connected at all. Out of touch, Elyssia strikes again. Why? What did I say now that I was out of touch? What did I say now that was so out of touch? Doors and corners. Possible cultists, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. How are ya? What's going on? X Lena/Vic? If you want to write it, I'm not gonna stop you. Oh wait, actually at first you need to make sure that both people involved are okay with it. I personally don't freaking mind. There's this thing with fanfics where some people are like, don't write fanfics about me, that is weird, right? And I 100% understand it. I totally 1000% understand it. But for me, I guess I'm just so imbued in the world of fanfics that I just don't care. It's like second nature to me. And it's like, hey, Ellie, can I write a fanfic that's like this completely bonkers thing about you and I don't know, maybe like a crack fic like you've never read before? I would be like, you know what, sure. I'm probably not gonna read it because I don't read crack fic, but go for it. I don't know, some people get really weirded out, and I get it, but I think my reaction would be like, okay, if I'm not comfortable with this, I just won't read it, but, I don't care that it's out there, I guess? I don't like that shape. I don't like this one. This too? Nah, it has to be only one, I think. I think it has to be only one. There we go. I think that's gonna be better. Right layer, yeah, right layer. There we go. Okay, look at this. We're advancing. We actually are advancing. Don't say I'm not. Please, please don't say I'm not. I feel like I'm doing a lot better progress-wise than other times. I say that every time, though. I say that every time. What's the point? Elena, new hashtag for our collabs. You know what? Elena is a good hashtag for our collabs whenever those happen. For anyone who is wondering if Lena and I are gonna do a collab at some point, we are going to. I just can't tell you when. First we need to figure out times. But the intention is there. The intention definitely is there. The plans are being planned. The schedule's not so much. just be patient. I think there are talks of schedule as well. But I'm still gonna tell you to be patient. Assimilate. Stop assimilating. I'm not trying to turn you all into Ellies. I am not. We don't need that. Ooh. I just remembered about something that I thought about like 2 days ago that I wanted to stream, and then I had forgotten until literally right now. You know what? Let me just take a second and write it down. Because I'm gonna forget again. Okay, there. I wrote it down in a notepad. Hopefully I don't forget to save it somewhere more safe before I close the computer down for the night. And you know, Snake and Rocks are both related in some way because of Medusa. Oh, dude, wait a second. Elena could be like a fusion of both of us that is a Gorgon. Like, literally the midway point between a lamia and a rock is a Gorgon. A Gorgon with the same, like, powers that Medusa had. What the hell? That is so perfect. That is so good. I wish I had realized before having to read it. That is so cool. Nice try. Elyssia, Nick. What the f... Are you having a stroke like that? What is that? What is that? Wait, am I having a stroke? Dreams are always interesting. I don't remember many details. There are like feelings that I remember, right? Like I remember feeling threat under the people that were holding us hostage, but I don't remember who the us were. I know that it was like a group of people and that we were in that place where we discovered the nefarious blood for some purpose, but I don't remember if it was like a study group or scientists. I don't remember if that place was ruins of something. I think it might have been. But I remember feelings more than the actual dream of it, you know? I remember in the zombie one, I kept like losing. There were people who designated themselves as the zombie hunters or something to like the commune, to protect the commune or whatever we were. And I remember like having people very close to me that were these hunters and then seeing them after they had like died on the job, seeing them turned into zombies, and that was very stressful. But I don't remember like their faces. I don't remember their names. I don't remember what the relationship was that I had in regards to these people. I don't remember how many there were. I don't know. I don't want to remember that much either. They were bad dreams anyways. I had a dream where I lived in an apartment that was attacked by evil Digimon. Was it stressful? Did you beat the evil Digimon? Fun fact, I tried to watch Digimon, the first one, and I couldn't. I may have mentioned this before, but I couldn't take it seriously. Because in the original voices for the first generation of Digimon, like they're all supposed to be 10-year-old kids or something. One of the original voice actors for the first generation of Digimon is like, it sounds like a 17-year-old at the very minimum. Like they sound like an adult, but it's this body of like a 10-year-old, and I just couldn't take it seriously. I was just, every time he came on stream, I would laugh and not pay attention to what was happening because it was so ridiculous. Phone alarm was about voice lines. Oh, voice lines! Phone alarms? You just record voice lines for like people so that they can use them. Oh, that was the wrong tool. So that they can use them for their I'm sorry, such person is not here right now. You can try calling them back or whatever. Is that what it is? I guess that would be cool. Recording those sucks. So it's always kind of cool if you get one for free. It's always kind of like really neat if you find something that works as a voice bank. No, that's not the word. Voice box. That's also not the word. I'm probably not gonna find it today, so we're not gonna keep thinking about it. Okay, look at this. Look at this. We're doing progress. That's good progress. At this rate, I'll actually finish the lines this week. Not during stream, mind you, but this week. Assuming that I get to keep working on this drawing later in the week. But this week, you know what I mean? Okay, that's... Yeah, I could do it here as well. Let's do it here. The choker. I'm gonna tackle the choker now, which again, why did I make so many lines? Which line is supposed to be the choker? That one? Possibly that one. Possibly like here. It possibly doesn't matter because the hair is covering it. Let's do the hair first, actually. If I do the hair and it's covering the choker, then we can not really care too much about it. When have you actually woke up rested? Sometimes. I'm sure there have been times. I can't remember them right now, but, you know, I'm sure there have been times. Are y'all weeb enough to have anime characters VTubers in a dream, or is it just me? No, definitely has happened. Not recently, but I definitely have had that happen. Also, I'm not drawing anymore because I'm tying my hair and grabbing some water. It's suddenly very hot. And I wonder if it's because the rain has stopped. Well, it's not raining anymore. So I'm assuming that it might be that. Oh, there's a lot of people in the chat that I haven't said hello to. Wait, I'm gonna do that now. Ito Arashi. Hi, Elyssia, how are you? How are you? If you're still here, hi, how are you? I don't think I've seen you here before. So, I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that you enjoy your time here. Welcome to the channel. Also, Pepega channel, welcome. How are you? I haven't seen you here, I don't think. So, I hope you're having a good day and that you enjoy your time here. Welcome to the channel. Konbawa, konbawa, Pepega. Also, we hired monkeys. Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Delphin Squared, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. Last Meow, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Elyssia, please, I don't want to go. Why are you going, Last Meow? Where are you going? What's going on? You can stay. I allow you to stay if you want to stay. I don't understand where you're going, but yeah. I have in fact dreamt of a lot of my anime waifus and husbandos, and I don't feel any shame about it, nor should you. Well said, Lena. Well said. I genuinely feel that way. I don't remember when's the last time that I dreamt of like an anime waifu or an anime husbando, but I very much welcome those dreams. Actually, can we switch it up? Can I stop having bad dreams and dream about my husbandos? That would make me happy. That would make me extremely happy, actually. I meant you and Lena assimilating into one being, a gorgon. It has to be. It has to be a gorgon. Can you imagine? That would be kind of really cool. That would be really cool. A gorgon that is like somehow not super immune to stoning herself. And so it's like parts of it are stone. And so that way we can be like snake and stone at the same time. I think it would be very cool. Where is vines? Oh my god, I need to hide like a million lines in order to understand what's going on in here. I need to hide so many lines. Where's the hair? Where's... No, I did it all in one line. Fine. Not hiding any more lines. This is what we get. Okay, we're gonna trust the process. I'm gonna figure it out as I go. It's kind of annoying, but I've been trying to get better on doing my hair a bit more fluffy. I don't think this is giving fluffy hair, but there was an attempt. So we're gonna tinker with it a little bit. I don't want it to be super fluffy, but it needs to look a bit fluffy. Because no matter how you cut your hair and how you style your hair, hair is not gonna change textures, right? And my hair is quite fluffy, actually. If it wasn't, like, it wouldn't go out like that, you know? It would instead probably just fall flat. But it does this, you know? So, it makes more sense if I make all of it a little bit fluffy. A little bit. Let's go, more collabs, the more the merrier. I'm already like, I'm being cautious with collabs because they do take a while to set up and organize and test out and blah 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 blah. And I don't want to like over promise. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to make too many promises and then find myself a little bit overwhelmed by collabs, and so I'm going slowly. I'm slowly one collab here, maybe another one there, but like not too much, just to make sure that I don't get myself into promises that I then struggle to accomplish. Free strokes for everyone! I hope I'm not giving you guys a stroke by the virtue of how my brain is not working today. Did I move the layer? Yep, I had moved the layer. Who is surprised? Not me. Maybe that's a little bit too pointy. Wait a sec. Maybe we can chill it down a little bit. Make it a bit more relaxed. Do I want to? Nah, I don't want to. I want to make it pointy. I feel like making it pointy, actually. Wait a sec. There we go. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. My dreams aren't allowed plot holes. My writer's brain won't allow it. You have a very dedicated writer's brain then. Mine, absolute disaster. There is no writer guild in my brain for my dreams. Unfortunately, there is none. Although sometimes, does it happen to you that sometimes you have a dream that is like good enough and you want to put in the work to make it make sense, and so you end up rewriting a bunch of it after the fact in your brain? You're like, okay, so let's take this, that was really cool. Let's take that, that was also really cool. Now let's think about how to connect these two things in a different way, and then you just lay in bed like trying to make your dream better in your mind. I love those moments. It's been a long time since I've had one of those, unfortunately. The German Digimon dub was very good, faithful to the Japanese original, including the music. Yeah, I know that in the US, a lot of the dubs did really weird things, like changing the order of episodes and like straight up cutting some of the episodes of some shows, which I find so absolutely insane. Like, dubbing should be about literally just taking the language and make it understandable, and like maybe taking cultural references and make them understandable. But like, what the hell are you doing by removing episodes, changing the order? You're ruining the show. Apparently there's a lot of people who think that like some shows are bad that are classics in other places. Actually, why am I being roundabout about it? Apparently, I'm saying apparently because I haven't seen it myself, but Saint Seiya is like very beloved in Latin America. It's like one of those very beloved animes that made it here first, with Sailor Moon and with some like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. It's one of those like early animes to come to the area. And apparently, like, people in the States found it bad as an anime, and then you look around online and it's like, yeah, of course you found it bad. The episodes were out of order. It's like, you didn't actually get the show. You got a weird mismatched potpourri or whatever. So it's like the weirdest freaking choice. Like, why would they give permission for that? Like, who handled the licenses in a way that could happen? Why weren't the licenses a bit more careful? You know what I mean? If I had been in charge of that license, I would have handled it a lot differently. Don't watch kid shows back as an adult. It'll wrap your whole reality except for Avatar. I don't agree with that too much. I like rewatching stuff that I used to like. And if it wraps your reality around it, then it was probably not as important to you. How do I explain this? I have things that I love that if I watch back, I'm like, oh wow, this was bad. This was pretty bad, but I still love them because it's like, well, it may be bad, but it's my bad show. You know, like it may be bad, but it's my bad movie. And then there's things like Aragon, the movie, where I loved it the first time I saw it, and then I watched it, I don't know, 10 years after watching it the first time, and I was like, oh, this movie is bad. What was I thinking? What is going on? Haley, hope you have fun. I wish you the best at your art. I will be extra busy, but if you're streaming again at this time, I can drop by again. Oh, Delphin, you probably aren't hearing this, and you probably didn't hear me saying hello, but thank you so much for dropping by and saying hello. Thank you. I hope that whatever you're doing goes great. I know that you're very busy, and so I hope that that thing keeping you busy goes awesome. I don't like that, but this could work, maybe. Yeah, that's better than other times, I guess. It could still be better. It could still be better. I agonize a lot over details, but I think in the hair, it's justified. I think when you're agonizing about hair, that is like one of the most important things in an anime kind of illustration. I don't think I've ever had an anime-related dream. I recommend it. They get crazy stupid. Alcavidian, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, Kruka Gamer and Officer Hotpants. Hi, guys. How are ya? I hope you're having a good day. But Alcavidian, I don't think I've seen you here before. Or if I have, it was like one time. So welcome to the channel. Just in case, I'll say welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your time here. Hi. If I recall, that's how the original Medusa was defeated, and Mirror Shield reflecting her own gaze back at her. Probably. I honestly, I don't know how exactly one's supposed to identify the original mythos versus all of the, like, deformations throughout time. Okay, that's getting slightly better. If I give the rest of the hair a bit more air, I think it will make more sense. Like here we have some air, but here we don't. So if I grab this and I push it here, that makes this space emptier. And maybe that makes it feel better. Let me just bring some of that back. There we go. I think that might be better. I'm gonna zoom out and then I'm gonna figure out how to clean this because it's pretty dirty. It's pretty bad. It's pretty detail work is pretty freaking bad. But it should be fine. Just to see the general shape of it, right? Now it's a bit too open. Oh, yeah, no, I don't like that. It feels like it's a bit like it's a bit unkept now. It feels like like it had like split hairs at the ending of the hair. I don't like that. So we're gonna keep it a bit more closed, actually. I just keep going back and forth, I'm sorry. Stoning is methods of executing by throwing rocks at someone until they die. Stoning is also a technique of like using stones for decoration of crafts, I think. Slowly but surely you'll subvert and subsume them all. Officer, what is that? What does that mean? What is that? By the way, good skills. Thank you, comedian. I always try to remember my dreams as accurately as possible, even if it doesn't actually make any sense whatsoever. I sometimes, if it feels good, like it feels like it's a good story, I'll try to like make it make sense to enjoy it more myself personally when I'm conscious. I used to keep dream journals pretty effectively, and then I like stopped having time in the morning to just like chill out and write down my dreams and everything. Journaling is like one of those things where you need the time to do it properly, and it makes me sad to not be good at keeping it consistent. Okay, that's better. There's still a lot that I don't like about it, but we have a good shape. We have a good basic shape, I think. Like, if I look at it from afar, from there, it looks fine. It looks fine. I took one dream and attempted to make a story of it, but I had to put it on hold as I have way too many ideas. That is very understandable. If you have it written down, just like a quick bullet point, you can go back to it eventually. Long ear, Elyssia. I never really knew your elf ears were that long. I normally overdraw them. To be completely honest, I normally overdraw them and then shrink them back because it's really hard to tell how long they're gonna look before I have the entire hair drawn out. I don't know if it makes sense for anyone, but I tend to do it that way. A girl who got stuck in the land of the dead despite being alive. That's the story that you had? That sounds like it could be very interesting. I want more info though. I want more world building. What do you mean the land of the dead? Do you mean it, like what culture are we going for? It reminds me of some stories based around like the Mexican Dia de los Muertos. Like Coco could technically count right as a person who is alive but stuck in the land of the dead. There's also the Book of Life, which is also about like the same sort. No, it's not. Wait, the plot was different. I don't remember the plot all that well, but it also involved a living person in the world of the dead, I'm pretty sure. There's that anime Ghost Stories or something. It was supposedly so bad Japanese authors allowed Americans making the dubbed English version to do whatever the hell they wanted with it. Yeah, that is the one case in which that ended up being good for them, actually, because the anime itself was so bad that just making it into a crackfic anime made actually better quality than the original. I'm fascinated by that case, actually. It's fascinating that like the original was so bad that they were like, you know what, turn this into absolute like chaos and it will sell better. And it did. It's a classic now. It could have been and should have been just a completely forgettable, just bottom of the barrel seasonal thing. Well, before seasons of anime weren't the way they are today, but you know what I mean? And instead it just became a freaking classic because of how completely insane it became with the dubbing. It's a really fascinating case. And something that's like not replicatable, I don't think. Back in the day, Japanese didn't care about the world market. I still think if it was my baby, my story that I spent a lot of time like... Oh, but I guess the mangaka wouldn't have the licensing rights to the show, to like the animated show. I would feel so pissed. Like if it was my baby, you know, like my story that I painfully crafted. Because it is a lot of hard work to create a story, characters, like to make an entire story from beginning to end. And I don't know, I could not bear seeing it butchered by some weird decisions, like airing the episodes out of fucking order. Oh shit, I shouldn't have said. Oh! I need to stop saying words! All of those words were not YouTube friendly. From what I've heard over the years, they don't really give permission for those dumb decisions. The companies just decide to do it. That is worse. That's why dubbing in Japanese games stayed bad for so long as well. I mean, it's not that freaking hard, is it? You just need to translate things. Just translate what is already there. Most of my stories are just 10,000 words of the characters insulting me as a terrible god. I mean, listen, if that's your niche, that's your niche. I've heard people that say, and I don't know if anyone will agree with this, but I've heard people who say like, Pratchett's books are all one book. It's the same book over and over, you know? So if that were true, that would be like, you have a niche, that's that. Actually, why am I saying that as a freaking example? The best example is Chuck Tingle. Chuck Tingle has a niche and it works for him. All of his stories are the freaking same. They have the same gag and it still works for him. My stories are 10,000 words are barely at 5th chapter. That sounds like you make really long books. Hi, Branker, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Ken, Barrios, welcome, guys. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Yes, I was here for the Ryutama collab. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh, that's why it felt like I hadn't talked to you, because I didn't get to say hello and welcome people on that one, because like collabs are really hard to interact with the chat. Welcome! I hope you have a good time here. I hope that you enjoy. Welcome to the channel. Hi, hi. I have about 35,000 on Immortal MSN. Is that the name of the book? Story? Pissed her up and she's powerless but immortal. Whether she wants it or not. We're still talking about your story, I will assume. Also, fun Medusa fact, because it has always been bothering me that Medusa got all the glory and the spotlight among the Gorgons, to the point people call her race Medusa. Yeah, that is annoying. When people call... But here's the thing. Medusa was a woman, a normal woman, cursed to become a Gorgon. But in some other retellings, she was one of the Gorgon sisters, right? So she wasn't even the most dangerous of the Gorgons, just happened to be pretty famously defeated in one of the myths. Yeah, that's the thing, there are so many myths. Which one do you take as the most canon, you know? First message didn't send, but I think the message is still readable enough. It is readable, it is readable. Hi, how are you, Rancor? Looks at Ellie's clean lines and looks at my hopeless minion Chibi Snake. Well, it's already hopeless because it's a minion. Like, that's your first mistake. If you wanted it to have any hope, you shouldn't have made a minion. For starters. Like, let's start there. First mistake, making it a minion. After that, everything was gonna go downhill. Also, I do have very clean lines, but that is because I agonize over them way more than I should. So don't worry too much about it. It comes at a very high cost. Having this kind of like clean lines comes at too big a price. That's not what I wanted to touch. There we go. That's better. It comes at too big a price, to be completely honest. You know what? We're talking about lines and price and whatever. We're gonna do a little cheeky cheeky copy paste. We're gonna save us some time. Yeah, saving us some time. Actually, yeah. There. Saving myself some time. I don't have the patience. I used to write down keywords about what was going on in the dream. Maybe I should do that instead of trying to write it down straight up, but I feel like if I only write down bullet points and keywords, I'm going to like completely forget what those keywords meant. You know how easy it is for me to lose context of stuff. Like, you've seen it. You've seen how easily I get lost in as far as context. The Land of the Dead I was thinking of was basically where ghosts and zombies go. I'm thinking the one girl somehow survived an unsurvivable school fire. Oh, something like that. That would be cool. There's an indie game called Ghost Hospital about a girl who ended up in hospitals for ghosts despite being alive. It's based on One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I like how that sounds. It sounds like a good concept, but it also sounds like it could be scary. So I'm not sure I would dare. Nefer! Travel Fump! I didn't say hello! Welcome! Hi! How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, Sean, welcome! Hi! I hope you're having a good day. I'm sorry that I missed you, Nefer. I didn't see your avatar because it was so white. I don't know why I got lost in it, but hi! How are you? What anime is that? Ghost Hospital? Sounds interesting, but I don't play many different games. What anime is what? What anime is what? I guess the ones that we were talking about, right? Ellie, it's been a while. Hi, Ken. It has been a while. How are you? Also, Barriok, it's been a while. How are you? For the most part, having millions of copies sold overseas means nothing if it was not successful in Japan. And the opposite is true too. Doesn't matter if only Japan bought it. That's all they want. I'm thinking there's probably, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what kind of success you have as long as it has good, like, profit is what I would care about. I don't understand why it would be considered otherwise unless, and this is a very big possibility, unless overseas success comes with a very low profit margin. Because, like, in anime specifically, and actually in most things nowadays, I think the bulk of the profit comes from things like merch and not necessarily the entertainment itself. So if overseas success doesn't really translate to merch sales, but Japanese success does translate to more specific, like, item sales, that would make sense. So at the end of the day, success is all tied to if it allows your company to keep doing its thing, right? Like, that's at the end of the day, everyone needs money in order to keep going with whatever they're doing. That's it. So that's what I would guess would be the reason. Oh, that's why YouTube unsubbed me. You got unsubbed because I curse a lot? That makes sense. Oh, I would be so pissed if I found out that that's actually happening. I say it as a joke that it makes sense. It freaking doesn't. It better not be true. But hey, hi. If you're still enjoying hanging with us, then welcome back. Hi. Elyssia, how could you reject a minion that tries to be like you? Very easily. With very clean conscience. I would very easily reject a minion. Any minion. As long as they are the yellow Gru kind, I very, very much can reject them without feeling guilt. It's not even hard. Okay, let's start on the other side, actually. I think. Yeah, that's a good length, I feel, for the bag. Which means the shape overall should be more like this. Probably. Eesh, but that makes them look like they are the same size. It has to be longer. It has to be longer. Not happy with that length. We're gonna decide on an actual like base shape. Is that better? I think that's better. I think that's probably better. My lines depend on my mood. My lines are always the thing, but the same thing. I agonize over them over and over. You're her idol, the Minions idol? Well, too bad. Too bad. I've seen it. This comment is going to be funny when she reads it in 5 minutes. Or 10. What have you seen? What have you seen? What are we talking about? What were we talking about? Also Sean, hi, how are you? I missed you, Ellie. Well, welcome back. 70 push-ups today so far. 30 more would be nice. I think I cleared 100 on Monday, but I did not count carefully enough to be sure. Dude, 70 push-ups is a lot. I cannot do even 10. Let's be honest. I can't do 10. My characters always end up insane because I watch too much anime. I created Mr. Mustache as a sellout superhero to parody Mr. Muscle. Well, you know, again, it's a niche. Some people do not care for characters that aren't insane anime style. The main plot point of Ghost Hospital is the main character suffering from anxiety attacks and they hit pretty hard, so I guess it can be a bit scary. The ghosts are just other things in the hospital, so you're making it sound like it's not scary in like a supernatural way, which is the thing that I cannot handle. You're making it sound like I could possibly handle it, personally. Okay, so now I'm going to do sort of like caring about the bangs, but not really on this part because like it's not even visible. However, if we had this, we could have, or we could have this here, and then this side could be like something like this, and then something like this. And we're gonna check out if this is working at all or not when I do this. And it's not really working. I don't think it is. We need a bit more. We need a bit more fluffiness here. And since the other side is hidden, I could actually do something like this. It's not like you're gonna see it on the other side anyways, right? And then we do this. And then I'm gonna make it a little bit shorter. I know that I said that it was too short before, but maybe there's a middle ground that I'm not hitting. Oh shit, the perspective is bonkers. There we go. I think that's better. I think that's better. Still feels like this one should be a bit shorter. But we can move it from here. Just a bit shorter. Just a bit shorter, a little bit thinner. That's probably better. That's probably better. Then in Japan, the profit does not matter to them, as having money is in itself not seen as the most welcome. An absolute hit overseas will get cancelled if it underperforms in Japan. That is so weird to me. And yeah, you're correct on the merch thing too. Anime as a medium doesn't really make much money as they air it on TV anyways. It's basically ads for related merch. But for the most part, it is a mentality on their part. Japan market is what matters. Overseas a bonus at best, with a couple exceptions. That is so weird to me. Because, like, again, it isn't like when you're making something, presumably you're making it because it's your calling, right? You're making it because you want to be an artist, an animator, a whatever thing, right? And you can only do that if it actually pays your freaking bills. And I don't understand this mentality of like, oh, yeah, I had a ton of success overseas and it allows us to, the money that we gain from this one show is gonna allow us to do like 3 more shows, right? Like, that should matter a lot more to me, in my opinion, because it's like, that's why you're doing this. That's the entire point. Like, about the merch thing, that is what's going on Netflix right now. They are such a bad service nowadays because they keep canceling whatever is not like a merch money printing machine. Like, you can have a very successful show on Netflix, but if it's not like a merch printing machine, it's probably gonna get canceled. And that's making the platform so bad because, like, you cannot trust in the shows you choose to watch. You just can't trust it because it might get canceled out of the blue. I think I want to change all of this. Ugh. I really wish this was easier for me. I really wish this was easier to deal with, but I can't do it properly. Okay, that's not looking half bad. If I just do this, maybe. If I do a cheeky little something like that. No, that looks awful. That looks awful, actually. I need to figure this out. Do I need to figure it out today, though? No, I don't. I absolutely do not need to figure it out today, because I was actually doing the choker. Remember that? Remember how this was about doing the choker? Good times when I was focusing on the choker. That was a great time. Oh shit. I still need to do the rest of the hair though. Okay. That was this is hair. This is gonna be framing hair. And this is going to be hair, like the proper hair on the back. And in here we have this. We have this. How did I decide to draw this? I'm confused. I'm confused about my own drawing. Yes. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's so much better. Captain Price II, welcome! Hi, hello, how are you doing? How are you doing today? I'm doing good, how are you? Ellie would do it purely to enjoy the sorrow in his eyes. What, the minion? Yeah, absolutely. I would say no to the minion for absolutely no other reason than looking at it soul crushing. Your minion is pink, or it will be. It really doesn't need to exist. My lines are always trash. There's like one old drawing I did where I was happy with my lines. Every single one since I hate. Well, you do have 4 meters to push up, so Listen. Having good lines is absolutely not worth what I do. Let's be completely honest. Having the kind of line quality I have, I would change it for actually getting to draw at a decent freaking pace. I would absolutely change that if I knew how. I'm not sure this is okay. I think it was overestimating how much volume I should have over the shoulder. Like, this is better. Let's delete this. First of all, let's delete this line. It's annoying and I'm not gonna okay. Second, I don't know if that makes sense. Because this is hair that's coming from this side, right? And it's like, we're gonna have changes in color as well. I don't know. I mean, part of that looks good and part of that doesn't. I guess something like this could work. But only if we add like this falling lines. I think they need to have the same like same falling vibe. What even am I doing? What is this line? Where does it, what is painted and what isn't? This isn't. This is empty, right? Like that is empty and this is painted. Yeah, okay. So if that is painted, then this line doesn't need to be here. No! Where the frick is that? Where the hell is that line? What did I do? No! Okay, here it is. Wait, I found it. I'm gonna have a heart attack one of these days because of my habit of drawing in the wrong layer. I'm genuinely going to suffer very much. Since I decided I had to relearn how to draw from the ground up, I've only been using pencil and paper, so I can't erase my mistakes and they will stare at me in the face until I stop making them. PPA, if you are relearning art from the very beginning, I highly encourage you to also retrain yourself to draw specifically from the shoulder, because in the long term, that is a lot healthier for like avoiding carpal tunnel and a bunch of like other health issues that artists tend to have. And once you get started on them, it's really hard to stop yourself from drawing from the wrist. So I highly encourage you to, if you're gonna retrain yourself from the beginning, to also consider that. Believe me, compared to what I'm drawing, this is beautiful. Mind you, my art isn't much of a comparison point. Honestly, if the foreign markets did better, compared to what I'm drawing, this is beautiful. Mind you, my art isn't much of a comparison point. Does it have to be though? It doesn't have to. Remember, art is there so that you can express whatever the freak you want. Be it like, oh, I have these deep ideas and these deep feelings that I want to show to the world. Or be it that, or be it like, oh, I think this would be funny. Lol. That's all art needs to be. And you don't need to compare yourself to anyone. And you don't need to aim to be a specific kind of artist. As long as you're liking whatever you're doing, like, as long as you're enjoying either the thing that you're doing or the process or whatever, you know. But like, there's no need to compare. Honestly, if the foreign markets didn't matter, these shows would just end up exclusively about politics, like how some Western shows are destroyed. I don't think so. I think there are niches for everything, especially in entertainment. You need variety. Young Wendy, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Nice drawing. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am putting a lot of effort into it, so thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I am struggling, but thank you. I really don't understand what I'm doing here. When I'm painting this, I'm gonna suffer. Like, this is going to suck for me when I'm painting. Because I don't fully understand what lines are going where. So maybe if I just, like... I think that would be better. Possibly. And then this would have to... like, get lost in there. Okay. Looks very weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. Wait a sec. Maybe if I just join it there and I let it rest there and I don't add anything to it, that makes it look like it's done by freaking AI. What the hell? What am I doing here? There's something inherently wrong with what I'm doing, but I can't tell what it is. You know what? You know what? It doesn't matter. We were doing the choker. We were literally just doing the choker. I keep forgetting to just solve whatever line is going to be important for the choker and bring everything back and do the goddamn choker. See, that is what we need. In order to do the choker, that is what we needed. That is fine. Okay, I see the choker now. That's what we're gonna focus on. And then I'll figure the hair out at some other point. I disagree with you because when I did that one drawing that I actually liked my lines on, I spent the next couple days zooming in on it, looking at how smooth the lines are, and it was great. Everything I drew since, even if even if it's an overall far better as a drawing, it has awfully jagged lines. When you need to like put out content, I guess your priority changes a bit. I wish I could draw faster more than anything else. I mean, I still care about my quality, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't like agonize so much about everything, right? But what layer is this? Okay, no, that was the wrong layer to draw this on. But honestly, like being able to draw a little faster, even if I had to sacrifice some amount of quality, would really help me, like a lot. I lost the lines that I was trying to do. It's this one, right here. And this has to also come here. There. Ellie, if it would make you feel better, I could draw the minion as an alcoholic with bloodshot eyes. It would not make me feel better. If anything, it would make me feel worse. So I don't think you should. I think that is the opposite of a good idea. I genuinely think that is like the opposite of a good thing. Question purely out of curiosity. Would you be willing to graduate or announce indefinite hiatus if you got reached out to become a core VTuber? It would depend on what company. I'm not going to lie, there were a couple companies that I would have liked to audition for in this past year. The only one that I'm willing to really talk about is the one where the only reason I couldn't audition at all is because of my country. Because I feel like it should be fine to mention it if I don't mention the actual company. But yeah, I was interested in auditioning for one company this last year, and I didn't because the details of the audition sign page thing had a number of countries that they would consider, and mine was not listed in there. So I'm like, well, that was quick and easy. But it would depend on the company. I've talked about this before when somebody said like, hey, are you auditioning for VJojo? Back when like the VJojo auditions were like on everyone's mouth, right? It was like, oh, they open auditions, blah, blah, blah. Everyone was excited for that. I did say in that moment, and I still maintain it, that like, I never would have auditioned for VJojo because I don't think I fit their brand. Like, I don't think I fit their style of talents. Aside from the fact that I'm not used to Twitch, in which all of them tend to be and everything, but also it's just like, I think I would have to feel that I fit within the kind of product. I know that it's kind of like super cold-hearted to think about something like this in terms of product or brand, but it is a part of what VTubing is. It's an unavoidable reality, basically. I think that you have to think of things like that, and there are some companies where I don't think I would fit. I don't feel like I would be a good fit at all. There are some where no, the only part of the hair that I liked was this bit, and that's going to be hidden. No. I'll figure it out later. No, I'm so sad about that. But yeah, to answer your question, some if you got reached out to become a core VTuber, like, I don't think that would happen, because nowadays, like, I don't think they scout. They get so many auditions. Every semi well-known company, or every even small companies, I feel like get so many auditions that they have plenty enough to pick from. But let's assume that could happen and you could get reached out. It would depend on, like, some of the companies would be a yes, I would consider it. But it would have to feel like it's a good fit. It would have to feel like there's something, you know, that it would be a good change and not just a change for the sake of being corporate. Because that's another thing. A lot of the times I feel some people rush into, that's okay, no, wait, this mistake is very avoidable, very easy to fix. Oh god, that was the wrong layer to paste that on. There we go. But yeah, it would have to feel like it's a good fit and not just for the sake of being corporate. I know that a lot of people chase that, like being with a company, whatever company. I don't feel the same way. I feel there has to be something about X or Y company that you already vibe with. Because if you're just chasing the name of being like corporate, you're probably gonna end up you're probably gonna end up with broken expectations. I don't know if I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting my feelings across, but that's how I feel about it. Okay, now I need a little bit, just a little bit of a shoulder here, which I think is fine. I think we're fine. I think we're fine there. I posted this. Wait. Oh, I'm pretty far behind. I posted it on art. Now, this was a very old drawing of mine, and I got a lot better at it. And compared to your lines, this was also bad. No, don't compare yourself to me. I am obsessive about lines, and not to a good degree. But yeah, the point I drew that one, it was the most satisfied I was with anything. And you improved from there. So, you know, there's always improving. The spaghetti hair, I'm gonna figure the hair out later. I'm gonna like look at a bunch of references, look at my favorite artists, see how they handle like flowing over the shoulder hair, and look to understand what I'm doing wrong. Basically, when you get references and you know exactly what specific part of a drawing you're looking for, that's the best moment to look for references, because you can understand what you're doing wrong in comparisons to the things you like. So I'll look for it later. So far I got a U in my GCSE art exam. I have no idea what that means. What does it mean getting a U, and what does it mean to like a GCSE art exam? What is that? Had a chalk canvas stolen because I apparently can't art. They still shouldn't steal things from you, what the hell? And finally, years later, I draw Pizza Demon Chan, a wet floor sign, and a minion snake. So you were talking about like from your history with art. Soon to be joined by Father Time, the Mech, and the Banana Angel. The Banana Angel. You sound like you have a lot of fun with your art. Elyssia and Aya art program? Hi, no name. Welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Holy shit, I'm behind on the chat. Wow, I'm very far behind. Will Ellie finish the choker this stream? See, in the next 22 minutes. I will. The choker will be done. As well, and now I remembered that it was there. Look, it's there. It's a choker. It's functional. It's working. We're fine. So this is something I have very strong feelings on, so I won't elaborate past that, but I would advise against becoming a corporate VTuber. You're much safer as an indie. I mean, that's why I'm saying that, like, it would really depend on what company, and again, I feel like nowadays, every company, no matter how small, they have plenty of applicants. Nefer! Oh, you are still here! Hi! How are you? I said hello before, but just in case I didn't, that you didn't catch it, welcome, hi! I haven't seen you here, I don't think so. Unless you change your profile picture, and that's why I'm not recognizing you. But just in case, welcome to the channel. I hope you have a good time here. I sure hope you don't audition for VShojo. I would never. It feels like the entire opposite of what I am as a streamer. And again, this doesn't mean anything bad against them. It's just like, it's not my style, and I don't think I would fit. I don't think I would feel comfortable being as different like as I am to the rest of the brand, etc. VShojo is more of an indie collective than a corporation, to be honest. You get 100% of your stream revenue, and they do not tell you to do anything, and only offer support if you ask. They have like, this is a thing. This is a thing. I have so many opinions about this. This is a thing, right? VShojo has some of the most advanced tech as far as VTuber and audience interaction in like the expos and everything. Every time that I see freaking videos from a new expo and I see the amazing tech that VShojo has at their disposal, it's like, wow, I understand why people would get tempted by that, because it's really freaking cool. It's really cool. It makes you feel like you could really connect with your audience in ways that you cannot alone as an indie. And like there are benefits that everyone, like when you get into this, you wish you had access to, right? Like, yeah, I would love to have access to those sort of like really cool pieces of tech. But then again, I'm saying this and I will say it a million times, I don't think I fit their style or their brand or like their energy, right? And so what I would just end up being uncomfortable as the price to have access to that tech. And I don't think it would be worth it. Like, first of all, they would never choose me, right? Because I don't fit them. But even if by some miracle, like a genie was here, I rubbed a lamp, I got a genie, and the genie was like, you don't get 3 wishes, but if you want, I can make you part of VShojo. I don't think I would say yes, you know? Because I don't fit. It doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. Here's a topic for me, so I will shut up. The corporation stuff. It can be a heavy topic, but I don't take it as such. I think I can keep it respectful. I think I can keep it like objective. Again, we're not talking about any specific well, we're talking about VShojo because that was an example that was brought up last year, and it's like one of the easiest examples to talk about and really explain my feelings on. And it's an example where I feel like we can all agree. I think we can all agree that I don't fit. I think we can all be on the same page. I think last year when someone brought it up, they also agreed as they brought it up that I didn't fit. So it's a pretty safe like example to make, but we're keeping it respectful and we're not talking about any specific companies. We're just talking about like in general practices, you know. RIP? Why RIP retouch? Why? The life of an artist, hence why I have 5 SSD drives at my disposal. I can't loot ideas. You have 5 SSD drives? That would make your computer a freaking airplane. Wow. Holy damn. One of the Idol EN members got scouted out, supposedly. She said it herself. Really? There are companies still scouting? That is a surprise to me because it feels like nowadays there are so many people trying to make it into corporations that I would assume that every company has way too many applicants. Granted, maybe they don't have enough like quote-unquote good applicants, or like applicants they would be interested in more than good, and that's why they would scout. I'm actually legit surprised to find out that there are still scoutings. Choker, yeah. These. This is the part that I don't quite like. Let me just do it easily. We're gonna do it in a more easy way. We're gonna do... If the center line is here, this is the center line, right? Yeah, the center line is here. I think. We need to make it look kind of like symmetrical. Oh, you know what would be far easier? Yeah, give me a second. This will be far easier. Nope. There. This is easier. Now, if I do this... That's a very good starting point. That's not what's wrong with VShojo. It's the fact that they're taking in traders and contract breakers. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing we're not gonna do, Nefer. We're not going to talk about any specific talents, and we're not going to call anyone a trader or a contract breaker. We're going to keep it respectful, and we're going to keep it respectful and objective, and we're not going to bring that sort of like bad vibes against anyone in particular, okay? Congrats on joining. We'll be shipping some expensive equipment to your location. Ellie cries. Can you imagine if the reason, like, this specific company that I was talking about didn't accept people from my countries because they need to ship stuff out, and they were like, nah, we're not dealing with those customs. Actually, I would be like, yeah, no, I get ya. I get that. I totes understand. But yeah, I'm used to that though. I've said it before, and it sounds kind of sad, and I don't want this to sound like a pity party at all. But I've gotten used to, like, knowing that, like, my country has a very small minority of things and companies outside that will even dare, like, do things. Like, if I want to buy something internationally, one of the first things I need to do is actually see if whatever brand I'm looking at or website or whatever, if they actually send stuff to my country. Because some companies don't even take the risk. Like, I remember I discovered this. It was a very harsh discovery to make when I first discovered it, because I had done a bunch of research. Like, I've never had a lot of money, right? And buying anything in dollars is like, you have to be sure of what you're buying. You have to be absolutely sure that you're gonna be satisfied with this. And I had made a bunch of research. I had chosen my model of whatever it was that I was buying. I remember the process more than the actual thing. And I remember then, right after that, looking at, like, super ready to make my purchase, I look at their terms of service or whatever those are called in, like, websites that sell you stuff, and they didn't ship to my country at all. And I was like, okay, well, dream dead. Good to know I did all that research for nothing. I was pretty pissed, but you know, it's fine. You get used to it rather quickly. You get used to it a lot. Okay, we are going to make it a little bit flatter, just like that. Just like that. That is better. I also feel like it should be flatter on the sides. I know that's not what it means. Flatter on the sides, that's not even properly said, but I just want a little bit more crisscross to show up, like on this side. So if in that side I can do a little bit more crisscross, you know, like that would be better. I would enjoy it a lot more. This sounds like a very heated drama comment. Yeah. We're not gonna do drama. We're gonna keep it respectful. The thing is, Ellie, you seem to misunderstand on a very basic level. You go about how obsessive you are with your lines, but on my end, it is not a matter of choice. I could spend 1,000 hours on the piece and I won't get the lines as smooth. I think if it's something that you practice specifically, like if you practice specifically how to get X kind of lines, I'm stupid. I don't need to do the other side of the lines. I can just flip it over. And if I did it semi-okay, it should look semi-fine when I flip it. Wanna bet that is not going to look fine? Wanna bet that is gonna look awful? Okay, let's see. Let's see how terrible this is gonna look when I flip it and I try to... That was the wrong flip. There we go. It's not that bad. Wait. It's not that bad. If I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Like, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that terrible. I can deal with that. And now we can do the actual lines. You should see my roommate. She outright wants the JP branch to fail catastrophically at the very least. We're not like, I don't harbor any ill feelings. If you're really hating someone, the best thing you can do is look away and just not pay attention instead of like poisoning yourself. It's just not worth it. It's functional. It sure chokes. Yeah, it's there. It's a choker. It's choking the neck. It's perfect. It's what it has to do. It does what it has to do. It's a choker and it's there and it exists and we did it within the time. And I know that just now, as I said that the time, we did 2 hours. We reached the 2 hours. We're just gonna do one tiny little thing. Don't worry, it's not gonna be long. I swear it's gonna be really quick, okay? Okay, I promise it's gonna be quick. Elyssia Nichols, an artist with lines as smooth as her tail. If only her brain was smooth. What are you talking about? My brain is still plenty smooth. How many wrinkles did I gain in this entire time of streaming? I think maybe 4. I think maybe I got 4 wrinkles in this entire time that I've been streaming. I don't consider myself much more than a smooth brain still. I feel very honored if you think of me better than that, but I haven't played a puzzle game in a while. The next time I do, I'll show you how it still is smooth and square. You just literally ungraded because they wouldn't bother to grade my art, yet someone was still willing to steal my 4GT40 picture and probably sell it. You is ungraded? Don't you get a 1? In my case, if you didn't present something to be graded, they would just give you the lowest grade. Every time that I studied something with like formal grading, it was just like, you're gonna get a grade, even if that is the minimum, most like lowest grade you can possibly get, but you're gonna get something. I like watching indie VTubers in part because they're freer to stream odd or obscure things they enjoy and at their own pace. Yeah, I understand there's a lot of restrictions that come with Corpse. That's why, again, I feel like it needs to be something that you specifically, like, you know that you vibe with. And you need to make the balance of what you would sacrifice versus what you would gain. Like, again, I always use this as an example, but like, is the tech that they have in VShojo super tempting? Yeah, I would love to have access to that. Is it worth the things that I would lose? Well, in VShojo the case is different because like they are well known for being one of the freer things where you can do whatever the freak you want and they don't have a specific like blah blah blah. But assume that I should, right? Assume that anyone entering VShojo had to like adapt to their brand, which is like very much different from mine. You would have to make that balance of if it's worth it. Would I love that tech? Yeah. Would I love it if it meant that I have to like fit within the brand and change who I am? Then no, I don't think, you know, I don't think it would. It's important to make that kind of balance. I honestly live in 2008, so new tech means nothing to me. Really, new tech is really exciting and really scary sometimes to me. I think new tech has, sometimes there's new tech that I get obsessed with. I mean, how many times have we talked about VR on this channel, even though I have no access to one and probably never will? No, I'm not gonna say that. That sounds like a bummer. I'll have access to it in the very far future. But yeah, how many times have I talked about VR? And how many times have I talked about AI? So like there's new tech can be so exciting. It can also be super fucking terrible, but oops, I cursed. Old YouTube has a lot going for it. You say you don't fit them, but then there's fruit. You think I fit fruit? You think I fit with fruit stuff? SFD. Come on, brain. You can read. You can read. You can do this. SFR Cloudy. Welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I'm so sorry I had a stroke while trying to read your username. I don't know what that was. I don't know what happened. But you know what? Hi. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? Okay, that's the one thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to have the oh, that is gigantic. No. We're gonna make that smaller. That's way too big. That's better. Okay, and now we have the choker with the gem and stuff. Like, we haven't done the snakes, but we have the body of the snakes. So now I just need to line them like so, and it's gonna be quite. It's gonna be fast. I promise. I promise it's gonna be quite fast. Like, I do have to work on them a little bit off stream, but it's not gonna take a long time. It's not gonna take a long time. But right now I do want to go to the wrap up because I don't want it to be super late when I do. And I feel like I'm still kind of behind on the chat. I did much better than other days in keeping up with the chat. I'm gonna give myself credit for that. Maybe I only did have a better time because you guys weren't talking too much and you were letting me catch up, but I'm still gonna give it to myself. I'm still gonna give myself a little bit of a credit. Okay, I still think I deserve it. Okay, see the lines, they're kind of not great, but they're fine. They can be fixed later. We're gonna just copy and paste that other snake or whichever snake ends up looking better. And there we go. There's look at that. It's kind of done. It's kind of done. And the choker is kind of done. We did that. We did it. Look at it. Look at the progress. Most of it happened off screen, but it's fine. That's fine. I promise by Valentine's this is going to be done. What quality? Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about the quality we're gonna have. We're just gonna have it done, okay? We're gonna have it done. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be a thing. Yeah. We trust that, right? You guys trust me? Yeah, you trust me. Let's go wrap up. Let's go wrap up. Where did I leave the chat off? Where did I leave it? I can't agree because they do not have a brand. I feel they do. I really feel they do. I don't really watch VShojo a lot, but 1 or 2 members are probably within orbit of your vibe. You think so? You really... I feel like they do have a brand. I feel like they do have a style. My PC is actually an SFF. What is an SFF? I don't know what is a FFF. I don't know what that is. And it's real quiet. 2 1 terabytes and a 480 GB internal SSD and a 120 GB external. i7. That is a lot of numbers. A lot of specs, but it looks like a 10-year-old school PC. 10-year-old school PC. Listen, if that's the aesthetic you enjoy, and you manage to have like the aesthetic, but with a modern, like better running computer, that is amazing. I actually think some aesthetics that I've seen online were so cool, and I kind of wish they were back. There's this one aesthetic that was popular at some point, I don't know, but I've been seeing a lot of pictures of people being like, hey man, this aesthetic should come back. Honestly, the plastic colored PCs, there was this time where like there was tech that was super colorful in hard plastic, rounded plastic, but the plastic was also kind of transparent. It's kind of really cool. I don't know if I would like it long term though. It sounds like I would probably get kind of bored and tired of it, but it's really freaking cool. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you for what, Rancor? What did I say? I'd sell stuff to Argentina, but only in the short 2-3 year time frames between when its currency collapses again. You mean literally all the time? You mean constantly? you mean all the time? My blood pressure shot up so fast I don't think I will be able to sleep today. What happened? What up? Did I make you mad? By the way I was talking about stuff, did I make you mad? Or did someone else make you mad? Did you get your package? Did you get the thing that you were waiting for? I hope that you had your package and you got the delivery and that you're happy with it. It's 9 p.m. at the time of me writing this comment. Let's see when Ellie gets to it. So it only took me like 10 minutes. It only took me like 10 minutes. Crumpets, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. You look terrible when I flip you, so I can't believe you. Hi, how are you? How's the break going? When I flip you, I only see a tail. That's why we don't flip, right, people? Right, chat? That's why we don't flip here? That's why we don't do flips? Hi, Elyssia, how are you? Hi, Shiny Bunny, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. What if I hate myself? You shouldn't. You shouldn't hate yourself. You should find something that's good about yourself that you like. I'm remembering where SpongeBob shaped his head and his head was visible now. His brain was visible. I don't think I remember that. I wasn't a big fan of SpongeBob. Jonash, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I had something to be graded, but they didn't like it. If I had something to be graded and the people grading it didn't like it, they would just give it a bad grade. Like, I don't understand this ungraded stuff. They would just give it a bad grade. That's it. Can Ellie Brain really be read? Can Ellie Brain really read? Apparently not! Well, I guess we answered that question just by reading it, didn't we? Alfarius, welcome! Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day! By mentioning fruit, I mean most VShojo is just dumpster fire of unprompted sex talks and whatnot, and then fruit is just there mostly being a cute derp. That's what I feel the VShojo brand is like. It's more gremlin, shitposty, sexy stuff. And I am terrible at both shitposting and I'm uncomfortable with like pushing the sexy lines. I've tried. Don't think I haven't. I have tried to shitpost. I am bad at it. Very bad at it. So yeah, that's why I feel like the VShojo, I feel like it is a brand. I feel like it is sexy, it's shitposty, it's very, it has a very Twitch-centric pop culture thing, and I just don't understand the Twitch culture of it all. I don't get it. I have never been comfortable on Twitch, and barely ever. Like, I do watch some streams that barely. Centralia is also pretty chill. I would vibe with her, I think, if I had time to watch VTubers other than my Oshi and Ellie. I've seen few clips of Centralia, I think. So I don't know what her style is very much. I have 3 displays, so chat, don't give me a problem. I wish I could have 2 displays. One day you'll learn how to deal with chat somewhat decently. You think I have a hope? I hope so. Now, I think I dealt with chat quite well compared to other drawing streams. And I know that I could deal with chat easily if I read a lot more of these comments in my head instead of reading them out loud. But I don't know, I think I like reading. Thank you for the headphones. I like reading like out loud as much as I can. I feel slightly attacked. Why, officer? Why? What did I say that attacked you specifically? I can look at Ellie minions and my art. Ugh. You use one of your displays for minions? For minions? Progress, more like progress. Art sure is a thing. Yes, it is a thing. We trust you. You got this, Ellie. Thank you. She lost us. I didn't lose you. You're right here. Look, you're right here. You're right here. Look at yourself. You're right there. Perfect. I love function over form, the opposite of Apple. Function over form. I think a good balance. I think a good balance is nice. If you have something that functions very well, but you don't like it aesthetically at all, I think that you can derive more happiness from something that's gonna look a little bit better and function a little bit less. I think you need a little bit of a balance. My PC is entirely fanless and silent, and it's a small wooden case I built for it. Fanless? Isn't that dangerous? Fanless PC sounds like a disaster waiting to happen, especially if it has wood on it. Hasn't got fire yet in 2 years. That sounds dangerous. I really hope you have a backup computer. I hope you do a backup of your data very often, because that sounds like it could end up very poorly. You mean Apple in the late 1990s? Look at the iMac G3. Okay, let me Google that real quickly. iMac G3. Yeah, that's the one that I've been seeing online. I think I would get bored quite quickly, actually. Like, the idea is really fun. The idea is really fun. The colors are like super vibrant and playful and stuff. But I do think I would get bored eventually. I have to be honest. It probably wouldn't last me too much. Like my interest. Works pretty well. The power brick is external. The APU is undervolted, so the heatsink can cope. I understand none of that. Thanks for the art stream, Ellie. Always a joy to discuss art. Thank you for being here, Rexy. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day. They made an Apple iMac too, which was better but less colorful. I think it's really fun, but I also think that maybe not for a device that I'm gonna be looking at literally the entire day. I did get the package. Yes, no, you did not make me angry. You actually did ask the chat to chill, which I truly appreciate. Yeah. We're gonna keep it respectful every time, okay? My PC has 2 fans. That sounds less dangerous. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you got the package. I don't do flips because I don't remember how the command works. I think it's blocked for everyone but mods. Actually, I think it wouldn't work. Just woke up. Well, Jonas, I hope you have a great day. I was gonna say rest of your day, but like the rest of your day is the entire day. So I hope you have a great day in general. Breaking news. Old lady doesn't understand Twitch. I just never liked Twitch. I just never got into Twitch. And I think it's a thing where only recently it's becoming more popular. It's become more popular in Latin America, where it only has like a couple of years of people using it. Otherwise, like, YouTube has always been there, you know? I just forgot I was alive for a moment. Don't forget it. You're alive. You're here with us. You exist. You can look at flowers and puppies and bees, and you can taste honey and strawberries, and you can feel refreshed by water. Being alive is so cool. But seriously, not everyone is Project Melody, and especially not everyone is how the Clippers made them. Maybe that's the thing, that like Clippers focus on one thing, right? How much of myself do I need to see to be able to say I'm looking at myself? We're getting philosophical here. Let's not get too philosophical, because the wrap-up is going to end, and these are topics that would like send us into an entirely different topic of discussion. I don't need balance. 1000% utility, 0% art. I need balance. I would say 80-20. 80% utility, 20 aesthetics, I think, is a good balance. Funny because I make art using it. How little I know about design. Well, You have your preferences, but I personally need some aesthetic concerns, definitely. Hey, look, it seems we managed to get the stream time perfectly according to Ellie's plan. We're almost at 9:20 and she's nearing the bottom of the chat. I know, right? We got a really good balance here. I don't understand Twitch much. Me neither. I just prefer YouTube. You're alive. You have no choice. Seriously though, it's really cool being alive. I have been watching Twitch for over a decade. I can't say there are any notable differences between Twitch and YouTube chat-wise. I notice differences when I'm over there. A lot more... It feels like Twitch is a lot more... How do I explain the difference, how it feels? Every chat is going to be very full of like inner jokes, right? But I feel like in YouTube, the inner jokes are more like related to the person, whereas in Twitch, it feels like the entire platform has an inner language and inner jokes. And it's less, like it's a more uniform kind of culture, and it just feels from the outside because I can't seem to get into it. But it feels like when you know one person, you kind of need to know a lot more. And like, you kind of need to know all the big names at Twitch to understand the inner jokes and the culture and stuff. It's also a lot of like, they have these emotes that they use so regularly that they try to use them here on YouTube, even though those emotes don't really exist. Like, think about the fact that poggers is a word that we all use, right? But poggers is specifically a Twitch emote, and it became popular because it's a Twitch emote. And that's the monkas. What is monkas? I still don't know what that is. Legitimately, I don't know, because I know that it's like a Twitch emote, but I'm not in Twitch, so I don't know which one it is. And people have explained it to me before. People have. But because I'm not in there, I forget. I don't see it. You know? I don't see it ever. And so you can explain what monkas is, but it's not part of my culture. You know? Poggers is a word that we all use. No, unfortunately, but you understand it, don't you, Officer? If I say poggers, even if I don't normally use it, if I say it, you understand what I mean, right? That's not because I use it a lot, but because it's like a culture that has become mainstream, kind of. Thanks for the stream, Elyssia. Thank you for being here, SFR Cloudy. See, I read that right this time. In Twitch, chat is much more disruptive, and it's about the streamer just making clown out of themselves. I think that depends on the streamer, but yeah, I think that people on Twitch expect the chat to be more integrated with sounds and videos and the emotes bouncing on the screen and stuff like that. Big channels are going to be dumpster fire on both sides. Moderated chats look about the same for normal users. I do not care for big streamers much, so yeah, that's how I feel looking from the outside, you know? I kind of get what you mean. YouTube channels feel more like little islands, while Twitch is a fleet of ships on a stormy oceans. Kind of. I do feel kind of like that, yeah. And again, this is just my perspective of as someone who like doesn't really go into Twitch a lot. Astroman, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hello, looks like I joined the stream at the end again. Yeah, we are finishing the stream. You know more about Twitch than I, Ellie. I assure you, I know barely more than you. Like, barely. I made an account in there, and I do every now and then try to catch a stream in there, but I barely understand. Now you're getting into better Twitch TV territory. What do you mean better Twitch TV? That's the scary land of people that like GIFs. What do you mean better Twitch TV? What the frick is better Twitch TV? Speaking of GIFs, Hitbox TV has been an absolute blast for small creators. Shame it failed horribly. What is Hitbox TV? I am so confused. What is all of this? I treat people saying poggers like bright colors and a jungle frog. What if I say poggers, officer? Poggers, 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 poggers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did I scare you? I didn't mean to. Also, I have been in the past shadow banned by Susan for what I assume was using a name of other streaming service too often. So not sure how safe this topic is for us. Well, we are finishing the chat anyways. We are finishing it. We're finishing it now. I've reached the bottom of the chat, so it's a good moment to wrap up. Already stopped. I apologize. The Poggers stuff reminds me of that some VTuber Discord servers banned Poggers emotes, and I still don't know why. It could be possibly because of the you know, the controversy around the original Poggers guy, and or the controversy around Pepe the Frog. I think I like the concept of the Poggers emote, but I'd like people to use only like customized versions to avoid all of that, you know, history with that guy. You're pretty brightly colored with all that neon pink and blue. Yeah, I'm one of those neon colored frogs in the jungle that you have to be afraid of. That is literally me, except I'm not a frog, I'm a snake, but you know what I mean. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here, PPA. Man, Ellie's really well versed in Twitch lore. As I said, like I know barely more than you. A Microsoft bot was specifically avoiding input with the word poggers. Yes, singular. Pogger. Well, that's a first. That's the first time I hear about it. The controversy is laughable, to be honest. If people fall for that, I don't know. It's still better to just edge on the side of safety. We're all afraid of Ellie? Why? Why are you afraid of me? Why would I be afraid of a cute Ellie? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not afraid of me, right? Why would you be afraid of me? There's nothing to be afraid of. But yeah, that being said, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed. You said that you were one of those poisonous frogs. I'm a venomous snake, but you don't have anything to be afraid of if you're not trying to bother me. Right? You're not trying to bother me. Why would you do that? I'm afraid of losing my job because of Ellie. No, go back to your job. Go back to your job. We're finishing. It's okay. We're ending it right here. Thank you so much for being here, though. I hope that the rest of your shift goes great. I hope that it's not like a very heavy shift. Did 30 more push-ups, so the quota for today is done. Yay! Oh my god! Yay! That is 100 push-ups. Holy damn! As I said, I can do like 10 at most. Now I want to see. That's what that comment meant. At some point, somebody said like, "Well, you do have 4 meters of tail to push up," and that comment was related to push-ups, to exercise. I get it. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. We had some good conversation today. We did have some interesting conversation today. I feel like my brain started as putty. It ended much more organized than it started. Like, I feel a bit more clear-headed now than I did at the beginning of the stream. So yeah, I would say that was good conversation because it made my brain kind of like get ordered a little bit. Now I want to see a snake pocket. There is a snake pocket, I think. You can't beat me. I have the troops ready. Monkeys enter formation. Stop. What are you doing? This better not be related to minions. This is a stream. Thank you for coming, Wanda. Thank you. Thank you for the stream, Snakey. Thank you, Raytouch. Have a good evening. You too. Have a good night. I know that it's night for you, so have a good night. We did have some good conversation today. Yes, shame about that one bit, but yeah, thank you as usual. Goodbye. Thank you for being here, Ranger. I hope you enjoy. Tomorrow Heroico. Tomorrow we do have Heroico. Tomorrow we have Heroico. Hopefully we'll get at least one checkpoint. I do not want a repeat of the first stream where I had 0 progress. So hopefully we get at least one checkpoint. We get to 1 checkpoint or 2. That would be very exciting, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. So I'll see you there. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, whatever time it is. And don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And in spite of my best efforts, there was some productive conversation today. Yeah, there was. But yeah, most important of all, be kind to yourself and others, alright? Take care, my snake shifters. Bye-bye!